Championships, but who's going to write their own chapter of history here?
Introducing the first WTF President's Cup gold medalist and rank 6, Mahama.
Well, the 27-year-old Mahama has taken the long and winding road here to World Championships. The chance to take home the biggest prize of his career. Originally from the Ivory Coast, moved over at the age of 8. Under the watchful eye of his father, Zakia, an African Taekwondo champion. Watched on there by Bianca Walton, double world champion. Lauren Williams, potential future champion. Took 5th place at the Olympic Games in Rio. Roman Kuznetsov, the 27-year-old, by way of Moscow. Originally training in Dagestan. He comes into the arena here, flanked by his coach. Silver at the European Championships, where he actually beat Mahama back in 2015. So they've shared a bit of previous. Beat him in the quarter-final. They're both now in the semi-final. Cho did, however, return the favour in the President's Cup. So they've got 1 win apiece. That big win against Sajid Mardani from Mahama. What a performance that one was. Likewise, that win against Dmitry Shokan. So both men coming into this in full confidence. Roland Campos from the Philippines taking charge of this heavyweight battle. And he looks resolute and composed. It is indeed Cho time. But Kuznetsov, a top-class competitor, and he's in no rush. Marginally the taller of the two, an expert at defending. Very good at blocking, Kuznetsov. Mahama, can he get himself into the World Championship final? Straight away, changes stance. Well, we've seen a fast start from all the British fighters so far. It's been the tactics. Tactics, of course, put together by Steve Jennings, Great Britain national team coach. It's been a happy hunting ground, working together with the heavyweights. Mahama footwork, getting him out of the way there from Kuznetsov, makes him miss, doesn't make him pay, as Kuznetsov does the same. And that timing and precision from the Russian. He leans back on the back leg, tries to hook out a little shot to the body. Lovely twisting kick from Mahama there. And it's a twist and shout from Mahama, and he's in with a shout of the final here. Plenty of time left though for Kuznetsov. Change of stance from Cho. Looks so composed. Thought about the double, walked into the back kick there from Kuznetsov, and walked it off as if it was nothing. Back leg turning kick. Mahama, the man for the big occasion. There's the big power punch. Scores a beauty and a double. Top class stuff there from Cho. It was perfect there. Kuznetsov caught in the headlights. Almost caught in the head as well there. And the confidence of Cho is obvious. Kuznetsov under pressure here. Doesn't like to attack, he's much more happy on the defence. That's his favourite kick there, to hook to the body. Stephen Jennings says 20 seconds left. Good blocking from Mahama. There's the double again. Body shot. Takes the body shot and the Gamjon. And he looks super composed. Ice cool from Mahama. He's got the game plan right. And I think we're going to see a video replay here. Now, there was a clean kick to the body. Now you can see yourself looking for holding. Holding before the kick. So if it's holding before the kick, obviously the kick would be invalidated. Roland Campos will explain that. You obviously cannot hold and kick. But will Mahama Cho hold on to his 8-point lead here, or will it be turned around? Have a look for yourself. There's the double kick. Lands perfectly. Potentially. Well, it's hard to see there. On the coach's side, the arm flailed down slightly from Cho, but certainly didn't look like holding from this vantage point. The turning kick was clean. If this is successful for Team Russia, the 2 points for the kick will be taken off, as will the Gamjon for falling over. So being a potentially insurmountable 8-point lead would be cut to, well, still a tough 5-pointer. Interestingly, Mahama Cho standing stock still, looking at Steve Jennings, his coach, getting plenty of advice. Tense times here. Still the opening round, still lots of time to go. You could cut the tension here with the proverbial, but at the moment it was the cut kick underneath from Cho that scored. But will it be invalidated for holding? The Russian team certainly hope so. You can just see over the corner of the video replay judges what they're looking at, as can British coach Steve Jennings. Here comes the pronouncement. This is the double, and it is double trouble for the Russian. The video replay unsuccessful. The card is pocketed. Roland Campos asking them to step back, asking them very nicely. Both men towering figures, but the figure that counts. 8-point margin, Mahama Cho. Back underway, Kuznetsov trying to look for a hook kick again to the body. Good twisting kick from Mahama Cho. And, well, they talk about another one. Back kick attempt there from Kuznetsov, the lesser spotted Russian back kick. Pays no ends for the man from Moscow, and he's up against it.
Okay, having just finished that round, that's how he's going to start.
Well, you might have just heard it there from Steve Jennings. How he just finished that round is how he's going to start. Which means, of course, the Russian will have to come forward. And this is what's interesting about fight psychology. Well, there's a perfect example of it. Mahama Cho getting up in the grill of Kuznetsov, just shouting there to make sure that he knows he scored it, he claimed it. Put the Russian on his back. Plenty to ponder here for Kuznetsov. Roman Kuznetsov, silver at the European Championships, as I said, when he beat Mahama Cho. But it's been a bit of a beatdown from Mahama Cho at the moment. He's been in irresistible form here at the World Championships. The knockout power still in the legs of Kuznetsov as he tries a shot of his own. And interestingly, the game plan was to attack. Nice hook kick, nice push, good chop from the Russian. The Russian in red, can he get himself on the scoreboard here? Second round. World Championship semi-final. Nice sidestep there from Mahama Cho. Well, his footwork's been perfect, the British fighter in blue. The Russian in red takes centre stage here. Good motion from Mahama Cho. Cho motion. Well, he did it fast enough. That fast start has been excellent for him. 8-point gap. Chop kick attempt there from Kuznetsov. So we reach into the last minute. There's some faking and moving. Well, Mahama Cho trying to explain that he was going for some kicks there. Roland Campos not impressed. There's the back leg turning kick. Blasts it home there, goes for another one. Well, he succeeded. And that's a show of real confidence from Mahama Cho there. Same tactic, executed twice. That's not just Taekwondo, that is fight psychology. Steve Jennings in the role of timekeeper as well there. It's been good times for Cho at the moment. Thought about the back kick. Well, Kuznetsov almost falling over as well. Just about here, Bianca Walton in the background shouting for 30 seconds left. Kuznetsov has power though. Can he find the big shot upstairs? Well, he's found Mahama Cho in irresistible form here. Back leg turning kick again from the Brit in blue. Too early to say, but he's certainly on the march. Kuznetsov all over the place here, looking for the video replay. The card is gone, and his chances are gone as well. But what about the chances here for Mahama Cho?
Lovely. Hey, Shah started fast. I told you it didn't last long. 30 seconds it lasted.
Well, there's another bit of information in the puzzle. He started fast for 30 seconds and then gassed down the stretch. So they've obviously done the research. Steve Jennings and Mahama Cho working well together. Jennings and Latila Mohammed obviously worked really well together in Rio. So close for Mohammed on that occasion. He was back at the Worlds here, back from injury. Good to see him back on the mat. Not the result he wanted, but progress nonetheless. But can Mahama Cho get the result that he wants? Ice on the neck and ice cool from Cho. Well, Roland Campos is going to play a video replay. There was a chat between the referee and the corner judge. They're going to have a little video replay review just to test the electronic protector to make sure that it's working properly. Well, the judge, or sorry, I should say, the coach is allowed to do that. Makes sense. Mahama Cho was scoring so well and so cleanly that the Russian coach, well, let's talk about last chance saloon. The Russian coach trying to do everything he can. Tested the protector, but testing the patience again there. Mahama Cho, double kick on the inside. Holding and kicking from Kuznetsov. He's going to get the Gamjon. Well, the gap's so wide, Steve Jennings decides not to play the video replay card wisely. 14-point gap. World Championship semi-final. Mahama Cho flicking out the front leg, checking and twisting. Cho goes with the headshot. Good attempt from Kuznetsov. Almost walks into a cut over the shoulder from Cho. A minute and 30 back leg turning kick. Fairly pops off the protector. And the big man in blue looking good here. The taller of the two. Kuznetsov has been subdued. Thought about the punch there, Cho. Almost walked into the push kick. A minute and some change left in the third. Back leg turning kick again. The big reverse. Doesn't work. It's going to be the Gamjon. Chances of reversing a 15-point gap. Well, slim and none. Twisting kick from Mahama Cho. Into the last minute here. Holding the centre of the mat. Well, his father, Zakia, African Games champion, top-class competitor, got his son into it at an early age. He's about to get himself into a World Championship final. Pretend fake round the back. Absolutely perfect. Highlight video stuff there from Mahama Cho. Confidence high, pretended with the back kick, avoids the headshot, drops the arms. He's on the move, and he couldn't care less about the Gamjon. Good back kick though from Kuznetsov. Respect to him. He knows it's going to be bronze. Can he find a knockout in the last second? Mahama Cho increasing the desperation of the Russian, and hardly perspiring. Wonderful movement, wonderful performance, absolutely textbook from Mahama Cho into the World Championship final by a sizable margin. Anything done well looks easy. If you want to know how to get it done, speak to Mahama Cho. Harsh in the end on Kuznetsov? Probably not. A prayer of thanks. mutual respect from coach and fighter. Combining well, World Championship finalist, Mahama. Abdul Isafu awaits. Roman Kuznetsov, beaten by the better man, takes an excellent bronze. But that pretend back kick, that's some old school Taekwondo. Pretend back kick, followed by a double. A look at the scoreboard, drops the shoulder. Well, he's got more than a prayer in the final. Here's confirmation for you.